Hey guys, in this quick video we're going to go over how to apply to Mountainside RP. Basically, it is a very simple process. I just want to go ahead and go over it for everybody that may need some extra assistance or has any questions along the way, so we can get everybody in here as quickly as possible and most efficiently. So first of all, to go and apply, you're going to head over to mountainsiderp.com, just like this. Go and bring it into your browser, and it will take you a link over to, or redirect you rather over to the Google form. So this is the community recruitment application. Here is two very important links. This is the rules, regulations, and guidelines for the community. If you open that up, it will take you here to the RRG. This is literally all of the rules and guidelines and everything, all that fun stuff. So it is very important just to, glance over everything, make sure that you are agreeing to it. I don't expect you to read all 15 pages, but if you would like to do so, go ahead. Just take a quick glance over, just understand that whenever you are joining and being a part of the community, if you make it to the community, even in the interview stage, you are expected to follow and abide by all of these guidelines. So if you do not know them and you break one of them, it is a problem. So just keep that in your mind. Second, here is the application requirements. Once again, very important. Make sure you meet all of them. No exceptions of any kind will be made for these requirements, hence the word require. These are all the requirements. You must meet all of them. Again, if you do not meet all of them, do not apply. So that is both of these links out of the way. Of course, all of the questions here are going to be required. And here's just a little memo or a little message, quick message for you. And here is where you'll see the application status. This will be updated at all times. So in case if fire rescue opens and law enforcement closes or whatever, this will be always here on the first page. Now the pre-application checklist, again, very important. Make sure that you read all of these. Once you agree, go and click the check. Read the next one, click the check. Some of these do require you, again, to take action. If you have not read the requirements, go back up, make sure you read them, and meet all of them. Do not apply, again, if you do not meet all of them. Once you've completed the checklist and you are ready to go and click next, and it will bring you to the pre-application. Again, this is some very important information you need to go ahead and read. Do not just quickly do this. This should not be a just sit down, take 5 minutes and finish your application. If this is going to take you 20 minutes, it's going to take you 20 minutes. We are only accepting the best of the best at Mountainside, and we hold our members to a very high standard. If you're unable to handle it, do not apply. So make sure that you read through all of this information. Once you're done, go and click on next. Again, read through all this information. It will help you when you're going through the application and kind of getting a little bit of insight on what we are expecting. Now, next up is the actual application itself. We will ask a series of questions, make sure that you're meeting the requirements, seeing what kind of experience you have, and how you heard about us. Again, few things here. Just make sure your name is in first name, last initial. If you'd like to type out your full last name, by all means go ahead. Last initial is just fine. For example, John D, period, for John Doe. If you don't want to type out your last name, again, 100% fine. Just go and type in first name, last initial in this format. Discord name and number, once again, very important. It needs to be in this exact format. We need to go ahead and see your ID number on there in order to get in contact with you if needed. So make sure you do that. Again, I'm just putting this example in here. You're going to put in your own. To get this, you're going to go here onto your Discord. And right down here at the bottom, you have your name and ID. You can literally just click on it. It'll copy it. Head back over here and we can paste it in, and it'll paste it in just as you need to. So you'll do this here for yourself. Meeting our community age requirement of 16 years of age or older. If you meet this requirement, go and click on yes. If you do not apply. If you falsely state your age and we find out, and believe us, we will, you will be permanently banned from the community. So do not lie about your age. If you need to wait a year, a few months, a few weeks even, wait. It's going to be much better for you. Where are you from? This is just kind of a little, get to know you question. Whatever you want to put in here, you can put in USA, you can put in the exact state, the city, the country, time zone, whatever you like, just so we can kind of, understand what part of the world you're coming from. Previous 5M experience, of course. This is all up to you and your personal experience. Fill that out there, and your experience will be listed here. And then hear about Mountainside. Again, very important. We like to understand where most of our traffic is coming from, so being descriptive with videos, links, leaving links to that, we do really appreciate that. Or if you're recruited by somebody as well, leaving their name and their Discord number is much appreciated. The third and final section is the actual application. This will get into what department you want to apply for, why you want to apply, the experience you have, and your qualities. Again, much more. The more detailed, the better with this. Again, we are really looking for a lot in these applications. So if you are, if you don't have enough time, you're feeling rushed, always wait and do it whenever you have more time. Put in the most effort on this application. This and your voice interview is what will determine if you are getting into the community or not. Again, it is very, very important. Once you are absolutely finished all the way with your application, you'll go and click on submit. Again, by clicking submit, you will not be able to return to your application. So make sure that you are satisfied with all of your answers and everything is completed to the fullest ability before clicking submit. Now, once you've clicked on submit, you'll be brought to the submission page. If you see this, your application has been successfully submitted. If it takes a moment, just give it a moment, okay? We cannot stress this enough. If you refresh the page or if you try to go back, it may hinder your application actually getting through. Most of the time it will get through, but if you mess up the page and you keep playing with it, then it might send it multiple times, and that is a problem. You should only have your application in there once per day. So if you've successfully completed your application, you will see your application has been submitted. You'll get a message here regarding the next steps. Again, very, very important. Go and read this. We're not going to explain to you how this works. You are expected to take some initiative here and go and read for yourself what the text is right in front of you here. So this is exactly what you need. Again, don't rush through it. Don't close out of it. Make sure you understand this. Now, the post-recruitment Discord server, this is where all of the next steps will go and lead. Your application review, your interview, and actually getting into the server itself. If you do not join the Discord, your application will be thrown out. So, we cannot post a link in here because we were experiencing some issues before, so now we have the actual code. This is obviously not the current code. The code will be updated with your application. So everybody that fills out the application will go and get the code to the server. You go and click on copy. Just double click it and copy. Go into your Discord application. Right here at the plus, go and do add a server. Open that up, join a server, and you can paste in your code. And that is really it. You click on join and it will bring you to the server. So this is the server. You'll be brought to a security checkpoint. This is just to ensure that you're supposed to be here. We're going to check for your name, make sure it is your first name, last initial, and completely read all of this text. Once again, I'm not here to explain everything to you. You need to take initiative and read it yourself. So make sure that you read and understand everything here, and you'll be awaited verification. Once you're verified, you'll be brought into how this works. Again, that will be for you whenever you get into there. So make sure you read through everything. After your verification, you'll be allowed to have access to this questions and concerns channel. So any questions, comments, concerns that you have regarding the process can go into here. Again, feel free to ask me on my Discord if anything did not help you, if anything needs clarification, or if I did not help you enough in this video, or if you have any issues regarding anything whatsoever applying. Thank you again, guys, and hope to see you out here in MSRP very, very soon. And you are now able to submit your application on mountainsiderp.com.